So today I wanted to talk a little bit about what I think a good dancer is. Um, a lot of people have different perceptions. I guess where I'd start is what are you trying to accomplish? If you're trying to accomplish being a good dancer by just being able to take the best girl on the dance floor and do the most tricks, the most difficult patterns, that would have a much different explanation for what I'm going to be talking about today. When I talk about a good dancer, I more so think of somebody that, let's say, can take anybody and get them to dance, get them to do exactly what it is that they want them to do, of course at their level, but the ability to take something that's not advanced and do more advanced things. So I think a good dancer, and the way a good dancer is developed is by simply making sure that you become an awesome student. I think too many dancers, and again, this is just my opinion, but I think too many dancers nowadays, they do so much correcting when they're on the dance floor that the dance isn't fun anymore. I think especially, at least talking from a guy's perspective, I mean, women can do the same exact thing, but it's probably more socially correct for a gentleman to kind of step up and take control of his own dance. So if you're dancing with somebody and you can't make things work, don't consider yourself the more advanced dancer. So if you're a one-trick pony, you can only, let's say, dance on one, and when you dance on one, that's all you can do, and you can only do it with somebody that's a more advanced dancer. I don't think that's very advanced. I think that's quite beginner. I think a good dancer would be somebody that doesn't matter whether you dance on one, you dance on three, you dance on two, you dance on whatever, that I can understand just by the sway of your hips, or just by the way that you connect with certain things in music. I can tell what you dance, and I can lock that same groove. And when I do that, I can do all the same exact moves that I do on one as I do on two, or whatever the case is. So my big tip for today would be become an awesome student. Whenever you're taking any class anywhere, do your best to make sure that when you're taking that class, that you're in the student's shoes. You're not an advanced dancer, or you're not better than anybody else. You're just a student, and you're there taking the class, and you're there to absorb it like you, or as if you've never absorbed it before. So make believe like you don't know anything, and go through the motions again, because you'll end up getting a different perspective on the same move if you actually just learn and listen to it. But if you're just like, you sit there and you're just like, yeah, I already know this or whatever, you're always going to be able to execute the move the same way. Nothing grows within you as a dancer. So when you're doing that, make sure you're taking class in that manner. As far as on the dance floor, make sure that you realize that if something goes wrong, gentlemen, that's probably your fault. Or at least, better said, there's something that you could have done about it that could have made the situation a little bit better. So try to think, man, okay, something went wrong, so what am I going to do the next time to try to make sure that that doesn't happen again? And then what happens is you start stacking all these ideas. So one thing works, and it worked a little bit. What else can I do? You stack another on it, and you stack another on it. You keep on doing more and more and more, and all of a sudden there's like no way that somebody can't do something with you, because you've done it in from so many different angles that it makes sense to just about anybody, whether they're a beginner or they're an advanced dancer. So the moral of my story is that an advanced dancer will understand their partner. So if I can understand what my partner's doing, and I've gone over many ways to accomplish the same move, I'm going to kick butt on the dance floor. And in the end, that's what really matters, is the fact that you connect with somebody and you enjoy yourself on the dance floor, not that you're correcting somebody and trying to like tell them what to do or where they should have turned. Because guess what? If they were supposed to turn to the left, you should have done something that made them turn to the left. Now, again, that's not saying that I dance myself perfect every time, but I'll tell you what, anytime that I ever have a problem like that, I do stop and say, man, what could have I done to make sure that she didn't do that? And the next time I try it, I do my thought. And 90% of the time, it doesn't happen again. So that's my big tip. If you want to be an advanced dancer, don't worry about going out there and dancing with the best people, or don't worry about only taking advanced classes. As a matter of fact, you'll end up learning a lot more than you think if you actually take the beginner classes from anywhere in the student's shoes. So make sure you go out there and really train correctly. And if you ever have questions, you can always reach me. My personal email address is info@casasalsaonline.com. So hope to see you in the classroom or on the dance floor. See you guys later.